He's wisely going hard into wood. You can see the berries over here. Why is he not gathering food? I just walked them past the Ottoman base. Maybe we should attack. Hey everyone, welcome back. More Age of Empires 4 here. We're playing some more team games, and we keep getting served up 3v3s. There just seems to be no end to them. Not really getting those 2v2s. And the map is the Pit. I'm playing as the Abbasid. My allies, the AoE, playing as the Mongols. And Nerdneck playing as the Malians. We are up against a French opponent by the name of Gamer420. We've also got Mongol opponent by the name of Icy. And we've also got an English opponent by the name of Manugino. On this map, the Pit, it's very trade favored. So it's no surprise that my allies have gone for a very trade-centric civ lineup. I mean, we've basically formed the trade team: Abbasid, Mongols, and Malians. I have to question the AoE on this town center placement. As the Mongols, you can place your town center wherever you want. And it looks like my Mongol ally has opted to go for this deer camp as the opening spot to put down the town center. I really question that decision. I think it'd be better to wedge yourself here next to the gold and the wood, because then you can at least bring sheep over to your town center and have a somewhat safe food source, and then you can easily just collect gold and wood as needed. I don't really know if I like this move. Alternatively, could have put the town center over here, grabbed the Ovu right there. There is an Ovu nearby. I mean, this stone outcropping could get an Ovu, but I'm not sure. Malian player, unfortunately, suffering from the classic Mongol harassment. These two early horsemen were produced by Icy, the Malian opponent, and he's just going to use these to burn down houses, and this is a really big problem for us. These buildings are giving the Mongol opponent extra resources. Yeah, when they burn down a building, they actually get resources, so the Mongols like to destroy these early structures. Additionally, we've got our French opponent bringing in Royal Knights, so I'd love to see a barracks put down, but it looks like my Mongol ally doesn't have any wood. I mean, there's nowhere. If he had put his town center near the wood line, he could easily chop it. Now he's just losing villagers to these French knights. So Malian ally is getting destroyed by these early horsemen. I need to see a barracks put down. I'm not sure why we're not seeing a barracks. Instead, we're seeing a cattle ranch. I'm really questioning these decisions from my allies. I mean, I feel like I'm making the proper response here, making some hardened spearmen, making some horsemen. We'll be able to deal with the French knights and the English longbowmen should they head our way. Yeah, sure, we lose a villager there, but now we've got lots of spearmen coming out, dealing good damage to these knights. And I decide to put these spearmen on a patrol route, basically from my base to the allies. And now I'm losing, okay, lost a villager there, but we can clean up these longbowmen with just one horseman, really. As long as we don't focus this scout, yep, perfect. Queued up all these longbowmen, and yeah, we're bringing in additional horsemen to clean this up. So no problem there. Just two villagers lost to that English and French harassment, but I'm not really sure what my allies are doing. Where is the barracks? Where are the military structures? Why is no one making military? It looks like my allies just don't have any wood. I don't know why they're playing so greedy when clearly these French knights were coming over. I remember when the first knight was produced from the School of Cavalry, I sent one of my scouts to pursue it, and I pinged it. I said, hey, Look, look, look. There's French Royal Knights on the way. We need to defend. And now there's the first barracks. He's using all of his villagers to build it. There's Nerdneck getting down the barracks. Now he can produce Donzos. But look at this. The early horsemen have burned down everything, and that's provided Icy with such an advantage early on. So many resources going to our Mongol opponent. We're just patrolling back and forth with these spearmen, but look at this. Oh my gosh. Our Malian ally Nerdneck is having to fight the Royal Knights with his villagers. Look at how many villagers have gone down here. Yeah, the Knights are gone, but look at all the dead villagers. Wow. Oh, and here come the early horsemen from the Mongol opponent. And I mean, I'm trying to help, but my spearmen can... We can't catch up to the cavalry. We are able to do a counterattack. We get a villager or two with just these... there were 3 horsemen here, but this is already going really downhill because my allies are just not making military. How many military units are even in the game right now? Wow. I wish we could see how many military units each player has, but this is really unfortunate. There's so many wins being gathered up from our opponents. Meanwhile, I'm just kind of scouting, trying to figure out what's going on. Looks like the English are going for a second town center. And yeah, finally my spearmen find the early horsemen. We'll make quick work of them. Fortunately, they're not very good units. Yeah, we can push them away. But the damage has been done. The AoE, our Mongol ally, I mean, I don't know what he's going to do with the step redoubt. It should give him a good gold income, but he'll need to leverage it with a market. Malian ally, they've got their market up. They've got the house, but they cannot be producing traders right now. They have no units to protect their traders, and the French Royal Knights are just going to sweep in and take care of them. Yep, here comes another squad of 3 Royal Knights. Fortunately, they're coming at me. I've actually produced military. I've got, 2 barracks. Looks like we got stables. We've also got an archery range. And we scare them off. And we also have an outpost available. That's good. We can use that to defend these berries that we've been gathering. And yeah, take out those horsemen easy. Just a few spearmen can deal with the opponent's units, and it's not like we were too spread out. I really think my allies, if they had just produced a few units, they really could have come through. And it looks like the Mongol ally, yeah, the AoE has moved his town center again, along with the deer stones, just moving it from deer camp to deer camp. I mean, it's a good idea, but you need more, you need military units. I think this game is already going downhill. French opponent makes it to the Castle Age. My Mongol ally made it to the Castle Age, but now he can't even gather gold at the step redoubt. It's already been completely nullified. My Malian ally has not been producing spearmen. Just no one is producing military units. I don't really know what's going on here. When the loading screen initially came up, I was kind of surprised by the matchmaking. Our opponents are all either Platinum 2 or Platinum 3, whereas my allies are Gold 3 or Platinum 1. We're definitely at a disadvantage. We are truly meant to lose this game, but I just don't understand the strategy here. Like, we can trade all we want. Our opponents are trading. You can see we've got the Silver Tree here, the Mongolian opponent, Icy. They are really gathering a lot of gold thanks to their trade routes. And now we're seeing Mangadai, more French Knights. Opponents are aging up very rapidly. I'm trying to get up there with my trade wing. I'm putting down markets of my own. We're also walling up this side of the map. Walls would have been really nice, although really only the Malian ally could have been making them. We're getting a few wins over here. We're bringing spearmen across the map to put down the traders. But now that these Mangadai are here and they're veteran units, we're going to need horsemen to chase them down. You can see he's just sort of moving around the map with these units. We really need outposts. Nice, pulling the villagers away there. And yeah, they're just sort of running around the map getting kills. Spearmen can't really engage on them. We need those horsemen. Though my own spearmen are getting good kills on this side of the map. Looks like we're hunting down those trade caravans. Here come those French knights again. They're just sort of sweeping around the map. Looks like I'm going to lose my villagers here. At this point, the game just kind of feels over. My allies were already starting to leave the game. Or calling GG in their own chat. I don't really know what the strategy here was from my allies. I don't know why they thought they could get away with just aging up, getting trade established on the map, and not having to protect it in any way whatsoever. Seriously, there's some Sofa. Those are the only other units I've seen this game. The Mongol ally, our Mongol ally, has not produced units. He hasn't produced one unit. Wow, there's the Imperial Age Cognate Palace. Looks like the AoE decided to go for a fast Imperial Age. I just don't get it. His income is essentially non-existent, and we're just going to tap out. A weird game there. I'm sorry it couldn't have blossomed into something better, but there you have it. Way too greedy from my allies. Would love to see more military units. You're up against the French and the English. You have to expect some aggression. You got to defend against those knights. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the game. I'll catch you for the next one. See you then.